No, for sure. Ethan, please keep up the energy as though you feel that there is a genocide going on, because your output is what matters here. And that is what I was trying to get across to you and get across to your audience. If you think that this...
I acknowledge that I acknowledge that I could talk about it more, and I should make more of an effort to talk about it.
Okay, thank you. Instead of going after
and you should try not to be a fucking raging anti-Semite for a day.
What?
If you can try not to be a raging anti-Semite for a day, then we can shake hands.
I don't think you actually believe that I'm anti-Semitic. I think you're hysterical.
You should watch back the first part of this interview.
What?
You should watch back the first part of this interview.
I don't think that makes you look good.
Okay, well, I guess we'll wait and see.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Unfortunately, I think your people are going to think it makes you look good, and then everybody else is going to think that might look good. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yes,
at the end of the day,
I'm sure that...
It's not a swastika. It's just a swastika sword. It's not a swastika. It's just the sword that I called the swastika sword. Got it. All right, have a good night, Hasan.
All right, you too.
I got to go.
You too, buddy.
You take care, bud.
All right.
Old friend.
God damn, what a fucking exercise in futility. I did lose my shit a little bit towards the end. But hey, at least we got Ethan to openly admit that he thinks his wife is a terrorist. I don't know how that's going to work. This was the biggest pickup and shake of all time. Go pee, bro. You've held it in this whole time. Oh my God, I forgot I needed to pee before I started the fucking conversation. Isn't that crazy? It makes me so sad that he was more fixated on the content aspect of this. It makes everything bullshit. Yeah, I know. I agree. I feel good. I feel very good. I think it's, I mean, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Holy fuck. If you ever do this again, IRL, so we can't sit there getting fed talking points, no, it's fine. Dude, what do you mean? He just, every single time, he's like, you're making this unwatchable. I was like, all right. Amongst all the other dodging he kept claiming that you were making the video unwatchable by being boring, completely proving his desire to use serious issues as content fodder without ever actually addressing those issues truthfully. Your commentary in front of an audience was desperately needed. Thank you. I don't know if that is actually going to change minds in Ethan's community. I do feel a little... I feel... I feel a bit like I prostituted the conversation a little bit by leaning into that aspect. You're so boring is what Andrew Tate said. Yeah. No, because the ones left are too gone. No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Adam has the play-by-play. He's watching a debate. What the fuck? According to the New York Times, Hasan has 10 swords, claims Klein. Klein claims Professor Norman Finkelstein agrees with him and not Hasan. Frankly, I can't understand a lot of this. Klein claims Hasan has purchased Diet Coke since October 7th. Piker denies this. Klein has showed a screen cap of a list created by a Muslim woman where she gives an F and uses a fake picture of him where he looks obese. A video of a man in a hat is being shown. Klein says the man is anti-Semite and Hasan's biggest fan. Piker counters that in the unedited video, the man is revealed to be a clout chaser. Klein telegraphs that he's about to land a haymaker. Eventually, he claims Piker lied about Ethan being a member of the Anti-Defamation League. I was just anticipating a kill shot. However, Piker seems to be taking it seriously. Seems like this doesn't have much to do with war. Is this just using a war where people die as a reason to have a fight with a person you dislike? Streamer Destiny is being mentioned by former guest of on my program. Piker says your wife Klein says she has a name and that Piker has begged for Teddy Fresh many times. They're watching a video where Hasan has reacted to a video of Ethan. There are now 2 Kleins. Notice how all the fucking dumb shit is directly his doing. Like he had to do, oh God, it's so fucking embarrassing, dude. I can't believe yeah, God. Klein says Hasan is deflating the number of rapes on 10-7. Hasan says Ethan is inflating the rapes. Klein contends Hasan's definition of rape is too stringent. They both appear to have investigated the rapes extensively. Piker claims Israel did a January 6th in support of rape. A video of a woman giving an account of being raped is now being played. This rape stuff is nauseating. Klein wants to move on. Hasan asked to remain on topic and reads an article that says there's no forensic evidence of the rapes. Klein opens a can of soda. I might top out. The content cup has been brought up again. They keep mentioning it. What is it? Now it's a video of Ethan watching Ethan. 3 Ethans, 1 Hasan. They're talking about lived experience. The war has now been brought up. Actual false alarm. They've gone back to Klein's claim that Hasan did an anti-Semitic tweet about him. At China, please stop this. Ethan, Hasan is accused of being pro-Hezbollah. The content cup. Oh, Jesus Christ. The only people who thought Ethan won was all of Asman's chat. Asmongold's chat thought Ethan won that. That is sad. But also somewhat expected. I don't know why he kept saying I have a race car bed. That was weird. Oh, I saw this one. As one of Twitch's eldest professional racist gamers, America's finest gropers have been politely requesting me to get in the oven for 15 years, but I've never seen true anti-Semitism on the internet until Homus Hasan started streaming. Never again, Chad. For Ethan not being a debater, he sure is crushing Hasan. The only person getting cooked today is Hasan by Ethan. Someone you were constantly sweeping for, by the way, but keep the grift going. I guess people are like, Hasan is anti-Semitic. He has a fucking race car bed and a swastika sword. Honestly, Ethan lost me purely at the level of nonverbal mannerisms. He kept up bubbling you like you were blubbering or something, even when you weren't. That was frustrating. I think at this point, it's like, are you happy because of your incessant rant? Divorce court will claim another victim once again. Yeah, I hope not. You got sucked in some of the drama, but you got all the facts and ostensibly won many people over. Love you and proud of you. You could tell he wanted to end on that. I was watching videos criticizing myself because he kept saying it dramatically. Yeah, I don't know why he thinks that's awesome. Like, you watched a YouTube video, man. The fuck? Anyway, we'll probably end up going over a lot of the misinformation that Ethan presented on this, or at least like the false framing that he presented on this, because I will admit that I will admit that this wasn't as like as bad as he normally is, especially because he made a lot of concessions. But I think the final point that I wanted to drive home was like how stupid it is that Ethan is like, yeah, there's a genocide, but also I want to do content around it, and also everyone that's resisting against that genocide is a terrorist and bad and wrong, while also simultaneously showcasing the fact that I also recognize the instance where like there is a verifiable victim, which there's an instance where there's a verifiable victim, which he kept fucking like openly recognizing I recognized, but then still turned around for some weird reason and acted like I didn't. I don't know why he did that. That was weird. He also said he would see Anne Frank differently if she took up arms. So I don't know what the fuck that was about. That was definitely not great. It's so funny that Hasan thought the debate with H3 would be on Israel-Palestine and was like, let's begin by defining Zionism. And Ethan just goes, how did you feel when your friends were doing Fortnite dances in the iDubbbz video? Yeah, I thought his like, I thought his counters were so fucking childish too. The whole like armpit shit. Oh my God, PFD was watching too. Let's go. Which side are you on? Civility. Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize. Also, you didn't really get to the one state, two state, which is the main disagreement. Yeah. Well, he said Israel's doing a genocide, which, you know, I think made it increasingly dumber for him to be like, it's doing a genocide, but also you can't resist against it. He fucked you up with the Avi Schleim misunderstandings. That was extremely annoying. I felt for you. Otherwise, he looked just completely unwell and insane. He didn't even fuck me up with Avi Schleim's misunderstandings. Avi Schleim's position is not that like Israel's actions did not contribute to this whatsoever. My point isn't even that like none of the Jews were harmed. I've never said that. None of the Jews in Iraq were harmed. It was all Israel. That's not what I said. That's what he was trying to present me as. I said that it is ridiculous to fucking make a comparison between the it is ridiculous to make a comparison between the Nakba, which is a planned extermination campaign, versus the voluntary and involuntary migration from Jews into Israel. Because the argument is the underpinning of Zionism, that like we have nowhere else to go. We have nowhere else to go. That's his position. Avi Schleim is ironically or unironically rather, an anti-Zionist. He walked back almost all of his previous positions from the get-go. I don't understand his thought process. It doesn't, I think the reason why he did that was because he wanted to fucking focus on like drama. I'm so hot. He was like, please, it's anti-Semitism. There's anti-Semitism. Please admit it. There's
did though. We don't know what
so he could have been he could have been a vicious terrorist
what if
monster.
He killed people? Yeah. What if he killed people? Of course. If he killed people, of course
Ethan,
he would be worthy of being arrested.
Is Ramallah a part of Israeli territory?
I mean, it's complicated, right? It's under occupation. No, I don't think so, but it's under occupation, right?
Okay. So why was your wife in Ramallah?
Maybe are getting a terrorist that killed civilians. She sat in a car.
It's not complicated, Ethan.
She sat in a car and didn't even leave it and never did it again.
Your wife participated in an illegal raid according to international human rights. That is the reality. Now, I understand.
Are you upset if this person killed like a child? Would you be upset if this person they arrested like stabbed people? Like you don't know what you're talking about.
Talk about how fucked up
Okay, fine. My wife's a terrorist, bro. What the fuck? It's so boring.
Stop. Listen to my words. If she were to talk about
my wife is a terrorist.
As many former IDF vets have on breaking the silence, if she talked about the night raid that she participated, he can excuse the terror he knows his wife caused, but not imaginary terror. He's assuming a boy 1 year older than she was caused. Yeah. This is why he kept talking about the car bed. Wait, what? That's not me. Does he think I'm Ludwig? Oh, here's Ethan.
Gold got banned immediately, rightfully, duly. However, when it comes to Frogan and her friends shitting on Jewish people, shitting on Zionists, right? They need a lot of time to think about it. And I think, yeah, like when the ADL got involved, that's only when they finally suspended Frogan and all the other people up on the stage. When a sitting congressman started writing letters.
For the record, yeah, never mentioned the ADL, by the way. Dude, why does he lie so much? And it's so funny because he keeps lying and then also simultaneously lying about me and saying I'm lying. What the fuck?
Posting on Twitter. Then they said, okay, we should probably do something.
You made Hutch's mod. You people are on a different fucking planet. If you think Ethan is winning anything here, it's fucking disgraceful. Hutch, I hope you detach from the teat of Mr. Bonicelli and find peace. Love you well past your machinima days. No! Oh no! Oh no! The disagreement on the Zionism definition is where it went off the rails because everything that followed from that hinged on understanding the point of Zionism, and by the end of it, he had painted himself as a pro-Zionism defender. It was so funny how he tried to add up the runtime of the fan channels, clipping your responses, saying you talked that long about him. I know. What was the separate war room point you made? He was talking about me so much, and his fucking his community was yelling at him so much that he literally had to say, okay, I'm only going to talk about Hasan in a specific part of the broadcast called the war room. I want to know if there are any people in here that are still watching that actually changed their minds from the conversation. Like they didn't realize the full extent of my commentary on this stuff. I wonder if this is just like, you know, I wonder if there's gonna be people in Ethan's community that were like, yeah, you know what, it was pretty disrespectful. You got actors posing, Rahul Kali was watching. Yeah, I'm so weak at Rahul watching this too. The number of time he brought stuff up, then as soon as he responded, he tried to move or say he didn't care, was exhausting. I changed my mind. You're a 7-month subscriber, bro. What are you talking about? That doesn't count. I'm from Asman, and Ethan just refused to acknowledge the schemes made to move Israeli people from across the world in 1948. He just wants to make it about anti-Semitism. He did say I did 10-7, I guess. On this, why have they not led to any real prosecution?
They're dead. They're fucking dead, you moron. What do you mean?
First-hand testimony in this regard.
They killed all the fucking Hamas operatives in Israel.
I killed them?
What? What are you?
Why are you saying
okay?
you killed them?
I said they. Why the fuck would I say you killed
God,
them?
my
That's
audio is so ass. Why does it sound like this? Oh, it's because this is from the
insanely
H3
stupid.
show
Are you
side.
okay? Hallucinating.
Dude, look how quick he was to fucking gaslight. That's crazy. What is this? More fallen fans due to today's broadcast. These were deleted almost instantly before I could screenshot the 3 others. Oh my God, I can't watch this. Ethan is such a man-child. I've held on for as long as I can. I'm done. Officially a fallen fan. Yeah, they're going to pack this up as to the best of their ability to like, they're going to pack this up to the best of their ability. And then, oh, I'm still quiet too. I got to fix this. Hold on. Your audio was straight ass? Yeah, because we did it over Zoom, which sucks. But I hope I was able to still get the point across. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. We're back. The audio is back. Sorry. Okay. This is good now, right? He dead ass thinks you're Hamas. Yeah, the Arabs moment was pretty solid, I think. I guess the part of Jewish expulsion from Arab countries confused me, but I just got here and I read nothing. So, yeah. The point that I was making is that a comparison between the Zionist brigades like directly doing an act of terror and the subsequent like other countries, some of which were directly under the fucking ownership of colonial occupation, like all of that, all of these different countries and the different versions of atrocities that took place being compared to a singular act of ethnic cleansing is fucking insane. And not only that, but also the inference that I'm like, the inference that I myself have like that think that is appropriate is also insane. You should have asked him to shut up for 2 minutes and let you speak. Both of you screaming didn't help. I mean, there was so many instances where he just like conceded to my points. So I like that he also blamed Zionism on Arabs. Yeah, the male rape. There's information on the male rape one. I didn't even fucking see this before. But the one of the victims that Ethan presented was a male rape survivor, he said, right? And it turns out that finally the first Israeli who claims they're a survivor of October 7th rape has appeared. Who is it? An anonymous guy who made up a deranged, incoherent story with zero corroborating evidence, who sued the Israeli state for $500 million shekels, a genocide grifter, and they dropped it because apparently he was trying to, you know, he was trying to win a fucking trial award. So that was one of the people that Ethan was responding to in the and also I kept asking him, give me some names, and he could not give up one fucking name. Like I don't, it was so odd that he just kept saying like, you deny rapes. I was like, I don't. There's one instance of a credible H3 debate before and after. No. Okay, his community is full tilt Islamophobic now. Like they're like actually racist as fuck, dude. I've been watching for almost 5 years. This is maybe the first time I've heard Hasanabi's voice go out. Yeah.